If you want to get your back bend, then just follow along to these stretches. We're going to start by stretching out your shoulders by pulling one arm behind your head. You should be trying to push your hand down your back. Shoulder flexibility is super important when doing a back bend, so that's why we are doing this stretch. You can now switch arms to reach the other one behind your head.
I put my feet up and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Next, go up onto your hands and knees, and we're going to do cat-cow stretch. To do this stretch, simply arch back as far as you can and then contract. I am demonstrating these stretches at a more beginner level, but if you don't feel a stretch, feel free to go further than I'm demonstrating, or you can always arch a bit less if this is too far for you. Just go to the point where you feel a good stretch. We are going to repeat this motion 10 times.
Forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
Next, go up into a downward dog stretch, pushing your chest towards your legs to feel a good stretch in your shoulders.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this.
From your downward dog, push down into a seal stretch, arching back as far as you can. Once you're in your seal stretch, hold it for a couple seconds and then push back up into the downward dog. This will help with back flexibility, shoulder flexibility, and also arm strength, which are all important for pushing up into a back bend. We are going to repeat this 10 times as well.
Forever. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Now hold your seal stretch, arching back as far as it takes for you to feel a stretch in your back. You can now come out of your seal stretch to lay on your stomach, and then walk your arms to one side and push up into a twisted seal stretch. We are now going to repeat the last stretch, twisting to the other side. Go back down to lay on your stomach and then bend your legs. Next, try to reach your arms back to grab anywhere between your ankle and knee. If you can reach all the way back to your legs, try to slightly lift them off the ground until you feel a stretch in your back. You can now come off of your stomach to stand on your knees. Then arch back to try to grab onto your ankles. You are so close to finishing this routine, so don't stop now.
Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow. Yeah, should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight?
For the next stretch, lay on your back with your legs bent so that your feet are flat on the ground.
I remember that it's over. Yeah.
Then lift up your hips to go into a modified back bend.
Never scared of the dark, so why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah. You never lose an argument.
You can now lower your hips to lay back on the ground, and then lift your arms, placing the palms of your hands beside your ears. Now lift up your hips like we did for the modified back bend, while also straightening out your arms to try to push up into a full back bend. If you can't do this the first time you try this routine, that's totally normal. Just keep following along to this routine daily, or at least 3 to 5 times a week to get your back bend. If you would like to track your progress, you can take a before and after photo and share it with me on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube using the hashtag #McNulty Challenge for the chance to be featured in my next stretch routine.